Michael, Cody, Chloe, Logan, Dominic, Raylan, Olivia, Nevaeh, Jenna, Ree, Victoria, Kellen, Ace, Zachary, Sadie, Paige, Caden, John, Patrick, Kira, Halen, Spencer, RJ, William, and Mikhail. All right, today, some of you are remembering that we were finishing making cookies today. Well, I want to explain a little bit of the science behind baking first. There are two things that you can do in science. You can make a mixture or you can make a compound. And we're going to see the difference between the two today. A mixture is when I take two things, or more than at least two things, but could be more, and I just mix them together. Now I have the cookie dough, right? Yeah. It right now is a mixture, okay? And the way it is a mixture is when I can take it apart. I can separate them. I can take out the things in a mixture. Now, the other thing you can make is a compound, okay? A compound is something it makes something different and you cannot take it apart, okay? Now, cookies can become a compound after, it can have a chemical reaction once you bake it. Once you apply heat to something, it changes it. So it not necessarily is a mixture anymore, okay? So, first we're gonna go over our recipe because we did the recipe, now we need the directions, right? All right, so we got to here. We mixed it to combine, then we add the chocolate chips to the mixture. There's that word mixture. Remember, we can still separate it at this point, okay? Now, the next step is to scoop teaspoons of dough. Place on cookie sheet 2 inches apart. Now, when you are baking, or even when you heat something up, when it warms up, it kind of spreads apart. It becomes almost bigger. It just takes up more room, okay? So when you're baking, if you don't leave some room between it, when the mixture takes up more space, it's gonna run into each other and then it won't look like the cookie you want. It'll look like a double cookie. Or you can try this at home. Get an ice cube out. An ice cube is very cold. If you put that ice cube on the counter and just leave it there, it will do something called melt. But that means this is getting warmer. If you watch it, it will spread out, okay? Now, so we had to finish our recipe and the directions. So we're gonna scoop out the dough, okay? Now remember, right now, oh, there it is. I'm getting a teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. This is like a spoon you eat your cereal with. And I'm gonna put it right there, okay? And I'm scooping it out. And I'm leaving some space between each one because remember what we said with that chemical reaction, they're gonna spread out. All right, we're gonna see how fast we can go, but we don't wanna make a mess, do we? No. Usually in a good pan like this, you want it flat so the heat can get in. You can get about 12 chocolate chip cookies on there. If you make the cookies bigger, well, you're not going to get as many on. Because remember, you need that space in between each one. So far I have 9. Let's see if I can get some more. 10. 11 and 12. Okay, here's my cookies. Well, they're not cookies yet. They're still cookie dough because they haven't gone into the oven where the heat gives that chemical reaction. Yeah, okay, but Miss Burke has a magic oven. Here we go, we're gonna put it in. And oh my goodness, ouch. Look at that. The cookies. They've had a chemical reaction. Look how they're changed. They got flatter and they spread out. Now, you guys saw how we made the mixture, and there was a chemical reaction when we put it in the magic oven. But you're not seeing the chemical reaction. But we have seen one in class, okay? So I want to show you another chemical reaction, okay? Now, I'm gonna move to think because when chemical reactions happen, things get bigger, all right? So I'm gonna move these. Don't go away. Don't go. Okay. I'm back. All right, are you ready? All right. We've got our cup. Yep. Just a plain cup, nothing in it. Some of you remember this. Baking soda. There is actually baking soda, remember, in our mixture. That's part of the chemical reaction and heat it up. Oh, do you guys remember what this is? Oh yeah, you do. It's, let's see. Oh, yes. It is vinegar. All right, we're gonna pour some vinegar in here. Okay. What's going to happen? Okay. I'm putting this into the vinegar. What is going to happen? Do you guys remember? It's a chemical reaction. And like I said, chemical reactions, they expand. Here we go. I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? It is going everywhere. And it's actually got a little warmer. Now, the more of this baking soda we put in, the bigger the reaction, okay? So, this is an easy chemical reaction you can do at home. It's not gonna hurt anything. It's part of baking. Chemical reactions. That's why baking is part of science, okay? I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And I'm going to see all of you tomorrow, and I will bring you some of our magic cookies. Okay? All right. Have a great day. Bye now.